welcome to our second press conference of the evening for the 2017 NCAA Division II Men's Basketball Elite Eight, following tonight's semifinal matchup between number 2 seed Northwest Missouri State and the number 3 seed Lincoln Memorial. I'd just like to remind everyone to please mute cell phones and other mobile devices, and if you could please state your name and affiliation before your first question. Northwest Missouri State making its 17th NCAA tournament appearance, 30 Elite Eight appearance, now 22-19 all-time in the NCAA tournament. We have with us members of the Northwest Missouri State Bearcats. To my right is head coach Ben McCullum. He is joined by student athletes Justin Pitts and Devontae Mosby. Northwest Missouri State will play in the national championship game for the first time in school history on Saturday, March 25th, taking on Fairmont State at 2 p.m. here at the Sanford Pentagon, live on CBS. Coach, if you could please start us with an opening statement.
That has a ring to it, that Northwest, the national title game. First off, again, kind of sounds cliche, but Lincoln Memorial's been here twice. You know, I think they were in the national title game last year and obviously made it to the Final Four. It says a lot about their program. It says a lot about how well coached they are. You know, they were excellent. They were very difficult to defend, very difficult to score on. We had to go to some different actions to be able to score on them, and you know, I thought they competed at a high level, and you know, it was definitely a fun game. I thought the difference was the second half. I thought that we went to some different actions, and those actions, we hadn't gone to them all year, essentially, and they worked, and we were able to get some open looks. We were able to get some layups off that stuff, and then, you know, on top of it, throughout the game, we kept them off the offensive boards. Even when runs went against us, even when they hit difficult shots, even, you know, when we were down, we kept them off the offensive boards and just relentlessly stayed with that. And, you know, I thought that won us the game in the end.
Questions?
David Woods with the NCAA.com. This is for you, Ben. Early in the second half, Lincoln went up 40-34, their biggest lead, called timeout, and the team came back and scored six or seven straight points to go back in front. How key of the situation was that for your team to respond and not let the deficit get too big?
Yeah, you could kind of feel that momentum shift, and so I did want to make sure that I got the timeout quick enough. I think sometimes you make the mistake of waiting a little bit too long, and fortunately we stopped it. I would like to say that it was good coaching, but it wasn't. It was just guys just stopped doing the bad stuff, and so they stopped it, and then they started doing good stuff again, and it seemed to work. So pretty simple.
Talk about the turnovers tonight. You guys forced 13 turnovers. Was that one of the biggest things you were emphasizing coming into this game tonight?
Yeah, you know, our defense is fairly packed in, so we don't force a ton of turnovers throughout. I think our kids do a good job of getting their hands on balls, getting deflections, and that's probably why you see those turnovers. A couple was just kids on their team would have forced a few things, and late in the shot clock having to force a shot or something like that, and so then we naturally got a steal on that or whatnot. But it wasn't necessarily an emphasis. You know, we just try to guard and get stops and whatever way necessary, and then obviously, you know, take care of the basketball on our end, which I thought we did a good job of.
Coach, Brandon Zenner, St. News Press. Second straight night, Zach Schneider comes out and has just a different story first half to second half. I guess just what was it about tonight that allowed him to change in the second half?
You know, he's a difficult one to defend because it requires so much concentration, and then if you face guard him too much, then it opens up. Then we, you know, move him into position so we can get layups, and so he's very difficult to defend, and then when he gets going, obviously it becomes even that much more difficult. You know, he's a senior. He's playing like a senior should, you know, and he's making the most of his opportunities, and you know, that's essentially what he did tonight, and Justin found him, and you know, our bigs, I thought, did a good job of finding him and stepped up and hit you know, 4 shots.
Coach, Matt for the Bearcat Radio Network. A lot of different guys have stepped up throughout the season at big times with some big moments. Then you see Xavier Kurth out there. I don't think he had a field goal the entire tournament up to this point. Knocks down an open three-pointer and just kind of got everybody fired up and brought the crowd into it. Kind of gave that finality feeling of this is going to happen. Just describe the moment and just seeing you're getting a little bit of getting stuff from everybody on the court.
Mm-hmm. You know, I thought for him in particular, the big thing with why he kept on the floor was once he got on number 20, I didn't think 20 scored much, if any, and that was, I thought, a huge difference in the game. Obviously, that shot was a backbreaker because they pulled on, I think we slipped the ball screen. We hit the little window pass and kicked to Zave. I think it was 5 seconds on the shot clock, so he knows to kick out three, knock it down, and he shot it like it was meant to be, and put it down. So that was fun for him, and obviously he plays with so much emotion that he's great to have on the floor, and we're going to need him on Saturday. Going to need a lot of bodies on Saturday.
Cody Thorne from the Maryland Daily Come on. Devontae, you had the pass on that three-pointer.
Yep.
What was that like? What were you seeing? Play?
It's just the normal reads that we make every day. When they ice Justin just to get the ball out of his hands, the big slips, and we look opposite, and Zay was open. They helped on me, so you just kind of pick your poison, and we're really happy for Zay. It's good to see him come back from that injury he had, kind of set him back. But it's great to have his energy on the court.
About the players, and do you feel like it was kind of over at that point after the three?
No, I didn't think it was over me because they're such a good team and they have so many good players. I didn't think it was over at all.
Justin, what does it mean for this program to get to its first national championship game?
I think it means a lot for the program. I think it means a lot for the team because we worked so hard in preseason, and this is one of our biggest goals. And as a team, we're just so happy that we get a chance to play for the national championship.
Coach, you found out you had a Player of the Year today. What was that like to learn that? And what does Justin mean?
Boy, if he didn't have such a good screen setter in Devontae, he wouldn't ever. No,
I set the right screen
no,
every
he's
time.
he's gonna give him his reward. Yeah.
My role.
No, I think that it's neat. The thing with Justin and thing with our team is our guys are probably more excited for Justin than Justin is for himself. Our kids love Justin, love each other, and Justin's such a humble kid that it's one of those things that he doesn't necessarily didn't go straight to his head. He understands that it took a lot of other people to do that. But in saying that, when you get a kid on a partial scholarship that no one else wanted and becomes Player of the Year in Division II, that's pretty spectacular. I mean, that's pretty impressive, and he's definitely deserving of it. And our program and myself couldn't be more happy.
Any other questions? Thank you.